Hello, everybody. It's Michael Jaco, and this is Manager Maker. Sometimes we call it Business Builder, but Manager Maker is kind of cool too because we have Miracle Monday, and then we have in middle of the week we have the basically was it Mastermind for like the top performers. If you're a someone that's at the Manager Maker or above our manager above, then we bring you in, invite you in. You don't have to come in, but we invite you in to join us for the mastermind group, and that's turned out to be really good. I'm very happy about that. All right, so the water machine came out. It's quite amazing, and you know it lasted for all of 2 hours, maybe not even 2 hours, that you were able to order uh, the water machine because it quickly sold out. Right. So we anticipated that. I see Lynn is smiling because she intuitively knew that it was going to. Roxanne as well because several people I ordered within minutes of it becoming available another water machine because I find it to be a very valuable, and in the future I intend to do groups that will come in and we'll promote the water machine, and I'll bring my two water machines and we'll let everybody try it out. So it's going to be amazing. We've already seen amazing just from those two hours. A lot of you, we looked at the numbers. A lot of you shot up in rank. A lot of you, are going to earn a lot of money from those people that you signed up. It's going to be very, very valuable for you. So just 2 hours, and it was just amazing. I moved up to the next star level. I'm very happy about that. Thank you, Lynn. And some of you are hot on the trail, hot on the path of making it to the next level that I'm going to reward you. So what I do is, I've talked about this before. Whenever I move up in a star level, then I reward the top two, and the top two in this case was Brad and also Lynn. So they pushed me into the next level. Roxanne, you're hot on the trail as well. So when you make 40,000 downline volume, then you'll get the 500 bonus. So I reward the top five, and the top two that push me get an extra 500. So there was extra $1,000 for those guys. So the next three that move up, Jason Kendrick is very, very hot on the next one. Roxanne, you're next, looks like. And there's a little, I won't say it, but there's two more that are hot on the trail to make it up that way as well. So they're both moving up very quickly. Now selling the water machine will push all of us to a high level. And I've been saying this for over a year. Once a water machine pops, it's the first big ticket item for LifeWave. And by you purchasing it and getting comfortable with the water machine and understanding how it works and everything, we're going to talk about that in detail tonight. But it's going to help you to promote it, just like when you started using the LifeWave patches and so forth. Now, do you have to purchase it to earn income from? Of course not. Just like you don't have to purchase any of the patches, but most of you started using the patches and got comfortable with them and then started promoting them. So it'll be the same thing eventually for most of you, whether you get into using it right away or whether you, basically start to earn a little more income in the LifeWave business, maybe even sell a few water machines before you even try it, because the testimonials already are through the roof, all right? And they're going to continue to accelerate as far as people having amazing, results. And of course, you have to talk about that just like we talk about the patches. You have to talk about that in a muted way so that you don't get the people that are watching us, making sure that we don't make claims. Of course, we can make incredible claims, but in this world of disillusion, we have to be very careful of how we promote all of these products and do it in a way that's acceptable to those that are controlling us. So one of the main reasons why the water machine has taken so long to come out is because of those controllers that have tried to uh, stop this from coming out. So thanks to David Schmidt and his team, they were able to
Indeed,
eventually get
the
this
evidence for this is now unambiguous.
product out there. So now that we're moving in the direction of having great results, and a lot of you have now uh, probably not as many as you like. Probably some of you. How many of you out there wanted to purchase the water machine, but were a little too late before it? You had to go on the waiting list. Yeah, I see you, Robert. Yep, Susan, Kathy. So a lot of you out there. So imagine if you will, that the water machine was still available and had it been available all this time. Oh my God. I'd probably be up another diamond level, so star level. So it's pretty impressive. How many of you guys have been waiting in the wings for this? We built the excitement for this, and for good reason, because the results are stupendous, right?
Michael, have they said when the next round will be available?
Yeah, they said that every week they get another 500. Now, if you're already, hopefully, you've gone in and put your name in there to get it on the waiting list. The sooner you did that, the better. So I'm pretty confident that the people that are on the waiting list, which is probably an astronomical number, I bet. So if they're only getting 500 a week, it is what it is. LifeWave, like I said, had tremendous problems and resistance to get this water machine out because it's so incredibly valuable, and it's really going to make a major difference in the health of and wellness of many, many thousands and then eventually millions of people. But in in the first go around, they had different ways they were going to like release the volume to those of us that have people that buy it, the amount of money, and we'll talk about all that you'll get. So I'm assuming that it's going to be probably quite some time before we see it become available. So those people that have gone in and have put their name on the waiting list, they're going to get first dibs, and then once that's fulfilled, which may take some time, it'll move up. Now, you're probably asking, well, why don't they increase the numbers of machines? Well, China has been the place where water machines are built, and LifeWave went with because that's where everybody manufactures their water machines. I guess because it's inexpensive, the technology's there, and so forth. So LifeWave is bringing it to America. So I think within the next couple of weeks, not weeks, but months or so, LifeWave will start to manufacture it in the United States, which I think is going to be a major, positive. Not only because they'll be able to manufacture more, probably up to, I don't know, they need to be doing like 1,000 a day, right? Because I can guarantee you, just in our organization, the JACO community, we would have pushed at least 1,000 of those before we have conference if it had been available easily. And so when it does become available, like some of us have seen, and like I said, I looked at the numbers, massive numbers of people moved up to director, unbelievably massive numbers of people advanced to manager. So obviously some of you got in there and had either you or someone in your teams get a shot at purchasing. So it really made a difference. So again, what I'm saying is if we had seen this water machine readily available just up to now, many of us would be unbelievably well positioned, right, for major movement in our businesses, right, monetarily and multiple other areas as well. So, like I've been saying for a long time, once it releases, it's going to make a major factor a major difference for us. Go ahead, Robert.
Uh, when I look at the LifeWave website, I don't see the product listed.
No,
So how do I get on a waiting list?
it's in your back office. So it's only for brand partners right now. So you can go into your back office. It's on the first screen. You know how they have that screen where it talks about all the stuff that's going on in LifeWave. It's right at the top of your screen. It's first thing in your back office screen. And I'm
Okay.
going to bring it up. I'm not going to bring up my screen, but I'm going to bring up where I click on it, and it takes us into LifeWave. So I'll talk about it a little bit more, and then we'll start to dive in a lot deeper. So it'll answer probably a lot of your questions and help you understand it more. And you can obviously go into your back office and see that. So, in fact, why don't I just go ahead and share the screen, and we'll look at that right now. All right, so here's the LifeWave, your back office. You click on this, it'll show a little screen with the LifeWave machine. You click on that, and it'll take you to this page. This page has incredible amounts of information, right? It has the price. It has how you can, use PayPal to get. Right here it says buy now, pay later. LifeWave reduces PayPal, buy now, pay later. So you have to get obviously approved for it, and then depending on your level with this corrupt system of finance, right, where you're at, you can get certain percentage rates. It might be better for you to go to your bank. Some people are like, well, just heck with it. I'm just going to use my credit card. Some people did that, and they're just going to pay their credit card off, through other ways. Maybe they have some savings. Maybe they have, they're going to get a loan or whatever. But the option for customers is to spread this over 3, 6, 12, or 24-month payment plans, making ownership more accessible for more people. So this is one of the things you can use to promote the the water machine as we go forward. So yeah, when I look in my back office and I look at the people that their qualifying downline volume just blew up, and Roxanne's one of them. Maybe Roxanne can talk about it a little bit. Lynn almost completely doubled her volume, and she's been my number 2 for a long time as far as like moving up. So she more than doubled. She got because I needed like 2 brand partners to make it to 40,000, at least 40,000 to move to the next star. So Brad Wozni, I gave him another 500. I gave him 500 when he hit 40,000, and Lynn, she got both. She hit 40,000 and pushed me to the diamond. So she got $1,000 bonus. So the next one, when I go, because it's going to happen really quick when this water machine becomes available. And I think even as it becomes available to those people, as you see here, join waitlist, right? So as those people get notified that there is a machine available for them, depending on where they're at in the wait list, they will purchase. And depending on if they're in your team or somewhere in your team, your volume is going to increase, which will push, possibly you to higher levels. As you move up higher levels, you get more percentage. And like when people move, buy product through your business, you get higher percentages, and you get higher percentages for further down in your business. So you can have, as you move up in the director level, you start to get more and more levels down that you earn income from. So this is one of the things that is really going to propel a lot of us. Like I've been saying, you got to start your business now. This is going to be, of course, I've been saying this for almost a year now, and here it is. So a lot of you that have started your businesses and have a few people that are, or maybe a lot of people, hopefully at this time, that are brand partners or retail customers or preferred customers and preferred customer plus. Now, preferred customer and preferred customer plus will get the same price. So this price right here, the $54.95, when it becomes available for preferred and preferred plus customers, they will get this price. Brand partners this is available to them first, and depending on how soon they get, the back orders filled and so forth and start to, push this out again, then they'll probably make it open to the preferred and preferred plus customers. Retail, you add another 500 of this. So again, I have thousands of retail customers. I don't understand. It's kind of like, going to the store and when you could go to Costco and get lots of stuff for, much cheaper, but that's their decision. So there is nothing in LifeWave that's going to like force you to purchase. Even in the now, when you get into the preferred customer and preferred customer plus, you have to be on subscription. Now that gives you savings. And if you do a $25 fee, you can do a preferred customer plus, and then you get free patches every month, right? But if you were to become a brand partner, which doesn't mean you have to sell, you just become a brand partner. If you buy in bulk, if you buy like the performance bundle, you're going to save. If you put the performance bundle on a subscription, you save another $10. So I think it's like $40 or $50 of savings there on the performance bundle. And then if you buy in bulk, like I say, if you want to buy the Ice Wave, add it to your collection, buy 3, right? And then you get the lowest cost of that. So you're basically, when you become a brand partner, there's ways that you can basically save and get more patches, really, as a preferred customer. So there's different ways people are going to come at it as they want to. That's fine. That's why the company set all these different options available to people. So I just try and get as many people informed as possible. So that $54.95, of course, you can put it on some kind of plan, or you can buy it outright, depending on your income level or what you have saved up or whatever. Put it on a credit card if you have a low interest rate on a credit card that beats out what PayPal is going to want you to pay. By all means, that's the way I would do it. So, but when can you do that? All right. So Robert's asking, how can I get on the wait list? You go to the back office, you hit the LifeWave, little, screen. It'll take you to this point, and then you come in. If you're still not quite certain whether you want to buy, then we go through, all of this information. So LifeWave X2O is the world's first water technology system to harness the power of light. So it's, we've talked about how, of course, we can never make claims. You got to throw that in there. But we have kind of, said that LifeWave is like medbed, wearable medbed, right? It gives you, because there's all these ideas of what medbeds are like and what they're going to do for us. So that's kind of like, it's skeptics, you can say, well, those things don't exist. And if they were to exist, maybe this is what the technology would be like. Yeah, sure. So why not? Why not say it? It's just, being very happy about, the possibility, right? That's all. That's the way I look at it. So the next generation innovation combines patented light infusion technology, advanced dual stage filtration, and hydrogen enrichment, transforming every glass you drink into light infused water to support energy and vitality. Now, I for a long time I had really good an alkaline system, and then I don't know what, maybe it was all the bioweapon attacks and stuff that was coming out, but I became acidic. In fact, very acidic, as I found out. Over the time, several months now that I've been using the water machine because it alkalizes you, my alkaline level, which, they say, of course, there's lots of scientific evidence that points to this, but they say that if you are alkaline, then that negative thing that happens with your cells won't happen. So I can tell you that, I had some skin issues. I've had it for like 25 years. And I get it treated. It started when I was in the Middle East, of course, because it's you talk about toxic, right? So, and taking a shower in that water was for, decades was probably not so good for me. And then, of course, being out in the sun as a Navy SEAL, and then, most of my time was in the Far East and the Middle East, which is very sunny, right? So uh, now some of you are like, well, did you use sunscreen? That's probably the problem. That's probably why I have a problem, because there's a lot of evidence points to some of that stuff is toxic and actually causes problems with your skin. All right, so a lot of SEALs have problems with their skin. So I'm not alone. And some people are no longer with us because of their skin problems, right? That were Navy SEALs, which is tragic. So I felt that mine was accelerating very, very quickly, unfortunately. And so I I treated it for a long time. I had other people treat it, went to skin specialists and so forth. So I'd kept it down, but then eventually it like rocketed to a very bad level. Then I got the water machine, right? So completely turned it around. So I'm back like 25 years within a few months, almost back to nothing, right? So it's quite substantial. Now, your results may vary, all right? So I have to put that disclaimer in there, but we have incredible numbers of people that have, had incredible results, probably right on death's bed, and they started using the water machine, and now they're living and healthy. So this is one of the things that we're going to start to see that people are going to be talking about in our Miracle Monday. So eventually, because whether you're having miracles with the batches, the cellular jives, or whether you're having or your pets are having miracles, which Roxanne talked about how she's been using it for her pets and they've gotten really great results. I use it on my plants. My plants love it, right? They flower and like crazy in a time when they shouldn't be. So everything that's a living organism is going to benefit from having light infused into its cellular structure, I believe, and we're going to find that out. All right. So at this time, which I guess it doesn't really matter now because you don't really have access, because there was a lot of people saying, well, I could have somebody purchase it for me in another state and I go get it. Well, it's kind of like in limbo right now. So it may be, once California, Wisconsin, and Iowa become, which they will eventually, because they want LifeWave to jump through hoops to satisfy them. Same thing, with the health. I don't want to say health care, health restriction, health restriction in an industry. That they want more, which doesn't surprise me for California, Wisconsin, which have proven themselves to be extremely fraudulent in a lot of different areas. So Iowa kind of surprises me, but it is what it is. So anyway, eventually those three states will come along. Now, as you scroll down, you're going to see facts and usage. So let's watch setting up your LifeWave X2O. Now I've done a video where I basically unboxed it and set it up. You can look at that. It's a little bit longer, right? But more detail. But you can look at it here. So let's watch this.
LifeWave X2O light infused water technology system.
All right, I know that I didn't share the sound. Let me go back here, and when I share, it's the way Zoom is, right? So let's go back over here and get that rolling so you guys can hear it.
Place LifeWave X2O on a flat, stable surface.
Wow, it just flew out of the box, and it's like, wow. So I don't think that's going to happen for you. You're probably going to have to pull that out of the box like I demonstrate. But they're making it very quick. So this could be some way, you have people that have interest and, what's this about? And then you could, turn them on to this and maybe even make your own videos like I do and add some of this to it.
Store the packaging safely in case a return is needed. Plug in power supply, switch on, and the screen will illuminate.
Now, this is obviously the old machine because the new machine is clear. This portion right here for this stage is clear.
Place drain hose in sink. Turn primary valve to flush and power on. And clean water and refill as needed. Go to settings, flush filter, flush primary.
Now you see that screen eventually will notify you when your filters need to be replaced. They're predicting, depending on your usage, of course, that if you use it like 25 cups a day, you dispense. So they're like you have a huge family and dogs, and I don't know who would use that much, but they're saying 25 a day at about the 6 month point. It's going to be time to change filters. So worst case scenario. Now, if you're using more than that, I don't know if I'm going to do shows and so forth, and I'm going through a lot more than that, then I could probably be, going through some filters a little bit faster. Now, you can purchase filters now as well, whereas before you could not. So the filters are available. Yeah, I bought 2 double packs because I have 2 machines, and so you could probably purchase your filters now if you want to. If you know for sure you're going to keep your machine, you might want to just wait. It's up to you. Now you will also get a volume for purchases of those as well. Now that dark fluid that comes through is probably charcoal filters. That's what I'm assuming. So, but I saw it for both of the machines. The initial one they sent, and then the replacement. Now I can tell you that the replacement machine that I got, I think the water is slightly better. Right. So you guys are getting a much better quality machine when you get your machine, if you haven't gotten it yet. From my experience, it's a better machine. I don't know what happened, but they upgraded it somewhat, and that's why they probably wanted to replace it so that everybody's on an even playing field when they start getting these.
Turn valve to normal. Turn secondary valve to flush. And clean water and refill as needed. Select Flush Secondary in Settings. Return valve to normal. Store hose. Close cover. Tap Confirm. Fill the reservoir with clean water. Light infusion begins automatically.
All right, as you see here, it says tap water. I use tap water. Before I was using filtered water, and I would get like really high quality water. I don't know why I was using it for the machine because it like double filters it. So we have our water purified water now, and we have it separate, and we just use tap water, and it comes out fantastic. You'll see a difference. Roxanne was talking about how when she did a show just recently, she gave it to a bunch of people, let them try it, and she would have them try the water machine water and then like spring water, and it was like you take the spring water, and I even tried this myself, and it was like yuck. Yeah, it's like this is like the best spring water that I know of. I'm not going to name any names. I want to get myself in trouble, but it's a very high end water, spring water. And it was like, wow, that water machine water is so much better. And it's very smooth. very smooth. When it goes down your throat, it's luxurious. Don't you think, Roxanne?
Yes, I do. It's very smooth, and you can actually feel it moisturize your mouth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
As like the regular filtered bottled water, it almost like it's pulling the moisture out of your cells.
Mm, yep.
So
Interesting.
knowing what I know now, so
Very
um,
good.
absolutely. But yeah, when we were at that event in Cape Canaveral,
Hmm.
pretty much everyone who sampled the X2O water, they were like, "Wow, this is really smooth," and they said they felt a warmth going down their throat into their chest. And granted, it just ran through the system, but so it is a little bit warmer than regular room temperature. But then about 30 seconds later, I had them try the spring water. And yeah, bottled spring water from the store.
Hmm.
And they're like, ew. This is gross. And like, they wouldn't finish it. They're like, do you have something I can throw this in? I'm like, well, there's the outside. Just go water the plants with it or something. But
Yeah,
consensus was the X2O water had a smoother consistency, a better taste, and just that feeling of the warmth going down their throat. So
yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of like you have Dom Perignon or Cristal champagne, and then you try like a regular champagne, you're like, oh my God, that's disgusting. So
Yeah.
it's kind of the same way with the water. It's pretty cool.
No Boone's Farm for you.
Oh no, I did that when I was in my teen years, and no more. Yeah. So uh, you get what you get and how you get it when you're a kid, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I started very early to build up to the point where I can appreciate fine wines and champagne. Took me a long time. Lynn.
I was listening to David Schmidt explain this experience you guys are having when you drink the water, and he said that there's a lower surface tension on the water, which is why it goes down smoother. I thought it was interesting.
Wow. Look at the brains on Lynn, the
Yeah.
science girl. That's good. I love it. All right. So come off the top ropes. Boom. All right. Good. So we're going to
Thank
keep
you.
experiencing that, guys. More and more of you guys will understand this on a deeper and deeper level, just like we have with the patches. Uh, I can say just from listening to all of our group over the last, I don't know, how long we've been doing Miracle Monday, like a few years now. I think so. Yeah, three years, Maximum. So it's I've learned so much from other people. So that allows me to talk more, you know, I don't know, educationally, right, about the products where normally I wouldn't have gotten that. So, we used to in the past, thousands of years ago, we didn't have a written word. We basically shared information verbally, and that was actually much better, right? So, because people couldn't fool you, right? So that's what I love about our Miracle Monday and these, when we get together for the mastermind and this, business building and so forth. So it does make a difference. Let's look at the last few seconds of this.
It's 45 to 50 minutes for 2 glasses. Place glass in the LifeWave X2O and dispense. For the best results, consume immediately after dispensing on an empty stomach.
And guys, when you initially get this machine and start to use it, you want to use it just as soon as it dispenses, uh, and work up to using it more. Don't. This is not a replacement for your hydration needs. It is a supplement. So it talks about that in the general information facts that are in LifeWave. Where did that thing come from? It's weird. Um, So going through the facts, it gives you, what is life with X2O, first and only hydration system that infuses water with light. So again, for your own education and for people that you're trying to educate about the system as well. So you can talk to them, about this. You can even open this screen up like we're doing right now and talk to your people. Just have it open. You could do a Zoom call with them. You could do Zoom call with a group like we're doing right now, and just go through all the information. And then people, will make their decisions, yay or nay. Sometimes it takes a little while, but as we've seen, we've been talking about this machine for a year now, and so people are ready to get it on a very significant level. So you're still want to start to do the work so that you're building up your clientele list of people that are interested, and at some point, if you're monitoring when it's available, you can contact them. I have a lot of people that wanted me to contact them about this. I was like, okay, I'm doing this, and then I went to a director's meeting, and we were talking about it, and then we found out that it was no longer available. I was like, oh my God. uh, so I wish that, like Lynn, she got to her people and had them lined up right away and started, bouncing, even walking through it with people, purchasing. That's absolutely the way to go forward, because that way they'll get the machine and there won't be any hesitation. And if there's no hesitation, then maybe it won't be another, get on the waiting list type thing. So, all right, how does a LifeWave XO work? So it talks about all this stuff. What does a LifeWave XO do? And, just goes down the line and goes deeper into this. Now, how do I use the LifeWave X2O? Simply fill the reservoir with your preferred water source, tap, spring, distilled, or deuterium depleted. Power on the unit and select the treatment. So again, you don't want to have alkaline water because it's alkalizing the water anyway. So don't do that. And it talks about it optimizes your hydration at cellular level, energizing, restoring, and renewing from within. So all this is included in this. And in your back office, you go into resources. I believe it's resources, and you pull that down, and it's got like a long list of information and product referral and pictures and videos and more information about the LifeWave machine. It's pretty substantial. So they definitely had everything ready to go. Unfortunately, they didn't have a lot of machines, but I think what they wanted to do is at least open this up and see where this goes. So we'll talk about, how you, get volume and points here in a second, but what container should I put the water in? Only place our water into a glass container. Do not use plastic container. Now, another thing that the X2O does is it pulls out any plastic that's in the water, right? And this is a big problem right now. So they don't recommend you put it in a plastic container because they're taking all the microplastics out. So don't put it in a plastic container and put more microplastics in the water because you're trying to put that water into your system and detox the microplastics that are in your system. Roxanne?
Not only that, Michael, but if you put it in anything other than glass, I'm told, or stainless steel, it can change the flavor of the water. Now, I will say at that event we were at, I was using paper cups and there was no issue.
Good.
So I knew not to use the plastic because it's filtering out the microplastics.
Very good.
So, but yeah, that's my understanding. It can change the flavor of, and maybe the consistency too. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
another way you can store it for up to 4 hours. They say that up to 4 hours it still maintains the light if you keep it in a dark place. So you could use what's that blue blue glass.
Cobalt blue.
Cobalt blue, thank you. So cobalt blue glass is a great way because it keeps it dark, and of course that's really good quality glass. In the past, that's we used that a lot, and that was very good for us. But you know how that's been filtered out. So, but getting cobalt blue glass, you can store it in the refrigerator where it's dark. Or you could store it in your cabinet, I guess, with the cobalt blue water glass. So it's up to you, you know, how and where you want to do it. They don't recommend you put ice in it. No, the cold basically, to a certain extent, with the ice coming in, and of course that's probably not, you know, X2O water because you wouldn't put it in the freezer because that would change its consistency and so forth and probably take the light away. So you don't want to put ice cubes in it to cool it. If you want to cool it, maybe put it like we're talking about in a cobalt blue glass and put it in the refrigerator for a little bit, or have your cobalt blue glass in the refrigerator, and then when you dispense it, it'll cool it. So, but I can tell you, from the first machine to this machine, the water is cooler. The first machine, it came out a little bit more than I felt, a little bit warmer than room temperature. But now it's coming out, it's actually nice and cool for me anyway. So that's something you'll find out. Maybe yours will be different, but those are some techniques you can use. It says, how many glasses can I have per day? You only need one. And I would recommend you use only one initially for the first few weeks, so your body can adapt to having this amazing 7 light frequencies of light coming into the water and coming into your body. So as it comes in, it's going to start to, you know, up your cellular structure, and that could have it could be because light's coming in, darkness goes out, right? So you could have, you know, some issues. I think Roxanne, you talked about how you did several glasses initially, and it was a little too much for your system, your delicate little system, and you had to, you know, some issues, right?
Oh, I think that was Jen.
Oh, was that Jen that said that?
That was
That was
Jen.
you. Okay.
No, not me.
Okay,
I'm
you're
strong like bull. No.
strong like bull. Right, very good. All right, you just seem like really sweet, but I wouldn't mess with you. Right? You are Lynn. So
That's funny.
very, very strong women. I like that. Quiet but strong, like me. That's good. All right, so as you go through, it says, can I cook with the water or use it in coffee? We do not recommend, because a lot of people ask this, we do not recommend that people boil the water as it might lose efficacy, right? So you might lose the light. It could change the character of the water, so forth. So you just want to, you know, dispense it and drink it. Now, what I do, I initially in the morning when I wake up, I take that water, right? I get it in my system. I hydrate my system with it. It's my system wants that water. My body wants that water in the morning. It's like, go get the water. Okay. And so I drink the water and I feel very satisfied. I let it sit for a little bit. Then I'll have my coffee. Then I'll let that clear out. Hours later is when I use some more X2O water. And again, I built up to this. And then I use Cellular in the water, mix it, and drink it. And then I go work out, and I have like an incredible workout. Right? So it's great. Now, of course, I'm wearing the energy enhancer, and I'm getting, you know, super, super energized when I use the, Cellular. So it's really good. And then at night, again, I worked up to it. At night, I use the water a couple hours before I go to sleep, and I use the PM Cellular. And the PM Cellular is very delicious, right? It's very delicious. I love it. The AM is good too, but I don't know what it is about the PM. I think it's very tasty, right? So it's a nice little, almost like a dessert drink, right? I don't know. That's the way I feel like it. And it helps me sleep much better. So how many times a day can the machine be run? there is no set limit to the number of times the machine can run. So you take out two 15-ounce glasses, and then it takes about 45 minutes to, make two more. You dispense those, and you can continue that indefinitely, really. And that's the beauty of this machine. Like, I've never had any problems with it. Now, if you do have problems with it, there's ways you can return the machine and get another one. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. What type of water? So we talked about that. Um, the water will be dispensed at room temperature between 68 and 77 degrees, or 20, 25 Celsius. So 2 liters of water goes in a reservoir. And like I said, if you have it next to your sink, it's really easy. I have one of those hoses, from the sink. So I just right into the reservoir. It's super easy, right? How many filtration steps are there? 2. And our primary filter technology is currently undergoing accredited laboratory testing, state registrations, and full NSF certification. Primary filter was previously tested to remove all major water contaminants. In order for us to make formal written claims, the filter requires additional testing in our product configuration. We have selected this premium filter to best integrate with our technology, as well as with the secondary filtration and hydrogen stages. This filter forms the core of LifeWave's X2O's contaminant reduction system, created from a powerful filter system that is designed to reduce a broad range of impurities found in municipal tap water. So the filtration capacity talks about that. Light processing panel malfunctions. It says the screen will have a code instructing the customer to contact our customer service, and then you go from there. But like I said, I've heard of maybe a couple people that had problems with the machine, but it's pretty rare. And I think with this new machine, it's probably going to be even less. Care and cleaning, talks about how to clean it. There's nothing you need to do. It dispenses the water. You press the button and it dispenses the water. It makes more water. You press the button, it dispenses more water. It just keeps working. I've never had any problems with it. So as of now, LifeWave will not be offering any servicing for service machine. Will LifeWave be offering financing? PayPal's buy now, pay later, like we talked about. And it's not available in California, Wisconsin, or Iowa, like we talked about. All right, so here is how much does it cost to replace the filters? So the brand partner price, $75, and you get 30 business volume, bonus volume. Preferred customer price is $85, which is kind of surprising because I thought it would be about the same, but same thing, 30 BV and $10 retail. So if they're your preferred customers, then you're going to get profit every time they buy the primary filter. Another reason to become a brand partner, but it's people's choices. Retail customer, of course, pays the most, 95. Then you're going to get 30 BV. 30 BV seems to be the same, and then $20 retail profit. I'm going to have. It's incredible to me, but I have, like I said, thousands of retail customers that buy at retail price. And that's their decision. That's what they want, and that's fine with me because there is a pretty significant profit there. It's up to them. I want them to become a brand partner, save money. They want to stay retail. I don't fight them, right? And I don't suggest you do as well. All right, secondary filter, brand partner 65, and then 75, 85, all the way up. Same thing. Same with the retail profit, and then primary, secondary filter bundle. You get to save $10. So I got 2 of those for both my machines. I probably won't need them for a long time, because it's just Tracy and I that use it. I use it 3 times a day. I think Tracy uses a couple. Do you use it 3 times a day, or how many times, Tracy? 2? Yeah, that's what I thought. So I mean, we could use it more, obviously, sometimes I do, but rarely. So it's probably that 6 months is probably going to be like 8 months for us. I don't know. Robert.
Yes, this water, it could be very significant. If we look in the Bible, Adam lived to be 930 years old. As we know, God told him to toil in the garden. And imagine, he's sweating after working in the garden. And he says, hey, Father God, I thirst, and now what happens to us nowadays? It's Coke, Diet Coke, tea, coffee, energy drinks, alcohol, orange juice. We're trying to get something in our body to work. Uh, Father God might have said to Adam, well, there's water, and he was 130 years old when he had his third child, Seth. And the Bible says many sons and daughters after that to an age of 930.
Yeah.
And water might have been the primary drink back then. Maybe it's coming back. So I thank you for introducing this to us. And I look forward to getting on that waiting list and getting one as soon as possible. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. And great points, Robert. Len and I did a show yesterday, and we kind of we went into that a little bit about the biblical side of this. It is David basically used biblical codes within the Bible, mathematical codes, and he talks about how he is inspired by God for these products and so forth. So yeah, I think that we're seeing a biblical level of wellness that's coming for us. Evelyn.
Well, a couple things about the cup you drink out of. I would imagine like a porcelain or a pottery cup would be okay too, as long as it's not one of those that had a lot of lead in the glaze in it.
There you go.
But when in the 90s, I started using herbal tea that was very strong and in cleansing the blood, and they warned us right from the get-go to never put it in styrofoam because it would actually clean the petroleum out of the styrofoam into the tea. So that's the whole issue is this is probably strong like that tea was, where it actually cleanses things into the water that might on or in the cup. So you want to, if you're going to use a cup that's got glaze on it, make sure it's not got any lead in the glazes, and glass, of course, is perfect, and then a styrofoam would definitely be out because that will dissolve right into you.
Very good. Yeah, and we have some crystal glasses we use as well. So anything, glass, crystal, whatever. Like you're saying, porcelain, but of course not with any lead. So cobalt blue glass and so forth. All great ways to do it. So yeah, do a little research and get the best that you can get, because you're spending a lot of money on that the water machine. Might as well get the best glass or whatever to go in that. So yeah, going down. So is there a sales commission for LifeWave X2O? Yes. When a brand partner enrolls a new brand partner, so someone that's directly under you, so you enroll someone that's directly under you, who purchases a LifeWave X2O, the enrolling, let me make this smaller. Oh, wrong way. So the enrolling person basically gets the product. Why isn't that shared again? Let's just start the whole process again. I hit something that made it go bye-bye. All right. So anyway, so I'm trying to get it so I can see and I get some people there. So there it is right there. It says $1,000 US sales commission. Now, you don't get that right away, and you don't get the 2,000 bonus volume or business volume. The payout schedule, 2,000 BV is released in stages, 500 BV in week 2, 1,500 BV in week 3. So you're going to see if you're signing up people and your people are signing up people you're going to see your business volume over several weeks increase. So whatever you initially go up to, it's going to increase over the next probably week or two, right? So that's going to be very nice. And the reason why it says within 45 days is that's a return period. After 30 days, we'll talk about that in a second here. Within 30 days, return policy. So if someone returns it within that 30 days, and then there's like that window where they have to do the return and so forth. If it goes past that level, then there is no return. And, so you'll get the full $1,000 sales commission. So imagine that coming into your business. So you're selling those machines, over time, and your people are selling the machines, your business volume's going up. You're selling the, X39. People are coming in and saying, this machine's great. What would take it to the next level? Well, that's the X39 and Cellular. So I'm putting a package together on my website where it's like you'll get the package, Cellular X39 and the X20 machine. So talks about what's covered, warranty, and so forth. Extended warranty. So within 365 days, you can contact customer service and get an extended warranty. I know Jennifer Allen did that for her machine, and it's not that much, but it's definitely worth it. I guess you can do, another year, two, whatever. Probably absolutely worth it, because the machine is pretty pricey, right? So can I return my unit? So the returns policy, X20 light infused water returns and refunds, pretty detailed here. So we hope you're enjoying your X20 light infused water. If you need to return it for any reason, we're here to make the process clear and simple. So if you have an unopened box within the first 7 days of receipt, I don't know why you would get it and not open it and then send it back, but that's your option. Within 7 days of receipt, you get a full refund minus the original $49 shipping fee. So they add a $49 special handling fee to move the product, and I've gotten 2 of them at this point. I'll get another one here pretty soon, but it is packed very nicely, right? It's like probably, I don't know if a nuclear bomb could go off next to it, but pretty close, and it would still say whole and perfect. So it's packed amazingly. So if you get it and for some reason it's defective, within 30 days of receipt, full refund, including your shipping cost. LifeWave covers return shipping. So any kind of defective, aspect, it doesn't turn on, or, something's broken on it, or something along those lines, they're going to do a full refund, and cover all the shipping and return. Remember, you want to keep the box, right? So, if you do throw the box away and you need to return it for whatever reason, then you're going to have to pay for boxing material probably to be sent to you to pack it. So if you use it within 7 days of receipt and you send it back, full refund and restock fee of $100. So you lose $100, and you pay for shipping. Used after 7 days and before the 30 days of receipt, full refund minus the $49 shipping and a cancellation fee of $500, and you pay for return shipping. Used any condition with after 30 days, not eligible for refund. So that's when, after that 30 days, at some point you're going to get the $1,000 bonus for selling a machine. How to return your X20 light infused water. Step 1, contact customer service. They're going to give you information, probably some kind of barcode type thing in the mail, and you prepare it back in the box, put it back in the box like you got it. That's what I did when I returned my initial one that they wanted to have back, and they were going to give me another one, which is, like I said, is great, even better. You ship it back we'll send you a return label. Like I said, you put it on the box, or you can have it on your phone. Like I had it on the phone, and they scanned it, and they're like, "Nope, it doesn't come up, and you're gonna have to take it to Reno." And she's like, "Well, let me try it one more time." And she scanned it, and we're like, "Oh, look, it worked." Like, that's the way it works for me. I love it. Refund processing. Once your X2O is received and inspected, refund will be processed back to your original form of payment. So if you use, your American Express or Visa, or MasterCard, whatever you use, it's going to go back into that in whatever form that, from the schedule that we just talked about, uh, you know, from 7 days not even opened, all the way down to 30 days, before 30 days. So please allow up to 14 business days for the refund to reflect. So again, as it reflects back in, you're not going to get that $1,000 bonus because they've done a refund. So, that's going to be part of it too. Some will go through. I think most of them will go through, but some of them won't. That's why you sell a lot. So you're gonna continue. It's gonna be very easy to sell these, and have people lining up for them. Like there's probably a massive line right now for these water machines. I bet probably thousands and thousands of people have already put their name on the list to be contacted for the next available unit. Return policy. So we talked about that. Can I return a defective unit? Yes, of course. How do I request a return? Customer service, return address, and so forth. Can I return use? So it goes in deeper information, frequently asked questions, so you can go deeper into it. And that's going to give you more insight and help people that might have, questions. All right, so sales material, product brochures, training decks, frequently asked questions, videos, and social assets, back office under resources or marketing tools, and in the LifeWave Now app, right? So the LifeWave Now app, I believe we've been talking about it. It might be a little bit in front of what's going to happen, but they're probably going to replace it with something a little bit more high speed. And that's coming. Are there promotions available? Yes, promotions and offers may be available. Maybe during Christmas time they'll have sales. Wow, God, like the Christmas sales already are like through the roof when they put X39 on special. Imagine they have a special on the water machine. Oh my God, wow, that's going to be unbelievable. All right, so again, this is a monumental time in LifeWave. Once these water machines really start to come online on more volume levels, where it's going to go into the public, and then once it goes to the public, it's going to go overseas. So those of you guys that have an overseas market, which our group has unbelievable amounts of people all overseas. Lynn has a huge overseas group. So that's going to be, again, on another level again, as far as business volume and income potentials and so forth. So just unbelievable. This easily is going to make LifeWave a billion dollar and multi-billion dollar company. Now they're going to have in the future at some point, there's more products that are coming out. One of the things David's talked about is having some kind of attachment or maybe another type of water machine for each individual body part for your organs and so forth. So unbelievable stuff that's coming for the future. All right, so yay. Yep. So any last, I'll take like a couple questions or comments anybody has.
I have one.
Go ahead, Diane.
Could you tell me roughly how much the machine itself weighs?
Probably about roughly 30, I would say 30, 35
Oh,
pounds.
okay.
It's not that heavy.
Because
And
I'm going to
you
be
know,
wrangling that baby by myself, so
yeah, yeah.
I
Uh,
was just curious. Thank you.
so Roxanne, did you have any problem with it?
Um, no, I mean the cardboard box is kind of thick, and
Yeah.
then it comes in that fancy X2O box plus all the packing. So I think it was maybe around $50, 50 pounds,
With all
all
the
in
packing,
all,
yeah.
inside the packaging. Um, who knows? Maybe it was really humid here in Florida, so it was just extra moisture in the cardboard. I don't know, but
A
I
little more
had my
than
son help me pull it out of the box. So,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, very good.
But the machine itself is manageable,
Yeah, totally.
just big and bulky inside the
Yeah.
box. So, yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
You're taller than me, Roxanne. I saw you at the convention. I tried to say hi, but you were busy every time I tried. But I
Oh,
saw you, and you are way taller than me. So I just have to, I may end up taking it apart partly on the porch. I hope not. I hope I can get into the house and do that.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, you
Okay.
should be able to slide the box across your floor, I would
yeah,
think.
drag it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
to get it inside.
Or
So,
if you're there, because I think they're going to sign it. Maybe the guy will bring it in for you. So possible.
Okay.
And then
Very good.
again, you don't want to destroy the box and the packing,
mm,
just in case.
Right.
Worst case scenario, you have to send it back, or like for me, they're like, well, we're going to replace it. I was like, oh, really? It's like, well, you're going to send me another one before you replace it because I'm not going to let it. That's why I have two now. I have two coming, or a second one coming. Lynn,
I wanted to add about the patent office because since this is called a water machine, people are getting confused that it's like a hydration replacement when it's not. The patent office had to create an entirely new category just to be able to get the machine patented because there's nothing like it on planet Earth. There's no comparison to it. If I could name it, I would call it the Genesis water because he invented it based upon breaking. God told him how to use gematria to break the code in Genesis
yeah,
from the book of creation. So I think those are important things for people to know because this is not like anything ever before on planet Earth.
yeah. Well, it was also initially they were gonna because he did studies with the lobster blood,
Yeah.
their longevity, and they were gonna call it lobster water, and they convinced him, no, that's probably not
Yeah.
the
Yeah. That doesn't sound tasty.
no blue blood. All right, no, no. Frederick,
Even though I didn't have my own water machine, because of the generosity of Jennifer Allen, I was able to sample the old water and the new water, and Terry also. And we have to say there's absolutely a big difference in the quality of the newer water.
you went mute. Frederick,
Oh boy.
the quality of the water. That's where you went off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there is absolutely a huge difference in the quality of the water. So much better. So anyone who had to wait for the machine, it was worth the wait. So maybe there was a reason why we got the machines at this time. The water is so much different. As a matter of fact, Terry was very sensitive to the frequencies of the patch at first, and also the water. So the new water really she really felt the new water over the old water, and she's been using the old water for over a month.
Yeah,
So I just wanted to put that out there.
and it's kind of we're kind of a test base for LifeWave to take it to the incredible level that they want to take it to as far as like making it available to all of humanity. So we're doing a service, for humanity by getting it slowly but surely over time, and sampling it and having our comments and so forth. So you're all are doing a great service. Barbara,
Hey, Michael.
hey,
I'm going to tell something that's a little bit funny to me. My son doesn't think so, but I don't know. He had a laugh too. He's here visiting, from the Huntsville area, and, his family, my family, they've been all out on the beach and having fun and everything, and God love him. He has stayed inside with his little head and nose stuck to a computer because that's what he has to do.
Mm-hmm.
And, when he finally got a break and he came over here and I gave him a glass of water a while ago, and he was all happy and, light, and all of a sudden he started going to sleep. And he says, Mom, this stuff is putting me to sleep. I says, because your brain is on overload. I said, I think it's trying to tell you, you need to slow down and rest. So he has slept for 2 hours. He just came downstairs so we can watch the, TV a little bit with the artists, but we were just so tickled. I said, well, that's the new testimonial. If you're too tired, the body's going to make you rest. That water.
And that's what happened to me one time, because everybody's like, just jacks you up. And Art tried some a little bit late. It kept him up, almost half the night. So it has that effect, of course. But I got up, middle of the night. I'm like, I don't normally get up in the middle of the night, but I was like, well, I'll try the water. Who knows? And it put me right back to sleep. So it does what your body needs. Kind of like the
I love it. Did you hear that, Tom? Did you hear Michael? Okay, I'll have to share with him. He's in the other room, but it's like, I'd love for you to meet him. He's a really intelligent young gentleman. Awesome.
Good job. All right, guys, great share today. And, this, like we talked about, the water machine is here, limited, unfortunately, but, as it becomes available, you guys will, have access to it, over time. It's coming. Just get on that waiting list if you're not there yet. Those of us have tried it. We can tell you it's absolutely phenomenal. And, it's worth every penny you pay for it. And I would pay a lot more. In fact, I paid for another one just to make sure that I don't have a, stop in service for whatever reason. So, it is phenomenal. All right, guys, lots of love. If you want to unmute and Brad, you want to say something real quick?
I was trying to do a thumbs up. Amen to all that.
Okay.
I back up.
Hey, Brad.
Great to see everybody. Barbara, I heard your sweet voice. It's so lovely to see you.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hi, Lynn, everybody. Roxanne, Frederick.
Hey, Brad.
Yeah. Mahalo, everyone. Thanks for doing this. Jay, how you doing, sir? I had to do it in his accent.
Good.
Still love you, Fred, for drinking water. I'm close by.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Mahalo and aloha.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Aloha.
Thank you, Tracy Joe.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless.
God bless you guys.
God bless.
Bless you all.